And then push through. Yo, 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 welcome back to Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto projects, crypto news charts, and much, much more. We're going to go ahead live and dump on in. Looks like you got the S&P pushing and dumping. We got all the whales chilling over here in the office. We are rocking, pushing out that content, getting that info out. We're going to utilize CMC. We're going to go ahead and hop in with you inside the chat so that way we can get live and we can get rocking with you. All right. So we're going to get with you inside all these chats so that way you guys can get across the board and join us. Okay. I see you guys joining on in, and we're going to get with it, and we're going to do a shout out for the different projects and all that kind of stuff rocking. So you guys are in it to win it. Let's go ahead across the board. Yes, 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 yes. All right. All right. Okay, and then let's get with it on our last one. We are rocking. Pushing. Let me go ahead and hop in there too for you guys so we can get it in there. And boom. Okay.
Oh my wow.
All right, so you can see all this stuff that's happening out in the crypto markets today. Crypto news, coin market cap. We're going to utilize CMC, and we're going to do a shout out. Okay. For crypto live CGX shout out. CGX shout out. LFG. All right, so we just had a really bullish AMA. Actually, we're rocking. We hopped in it with a dry bit AMA channel. Okay, so yep, live now. Shout out to dry bit AMA. Yes. All right, so shout out live. Yes, rocking on you guys so that way you can see what's going on. And then we got shout out for CGX. We'll take a look at their charts and we'll hop into it. Okay, so that way you guys can get live with it.
Victoria
all right,
the cat
yes,
all the time.
it's CGX.
I got the cat.
Okay, yeah, you guys got it. Yes. Okay. All right, so we're going to utilize coin market cap CMC so that way we can go through our prices. We're going to hop into the charts. Don't forget to join us in the communities for BBC Butane Network. Join me on Twitter for all of the latest and greatest information and much, much more. We got a lot of stuff happening, a lot of stuff coming out for you guys, pushing, dropping charts, information, targets, and much more. So you're going to be able to see us coming across the board. We are chilling here at office today, rocking, and we are getting that content out and pushing. You guys are going to see it. As you can see, the crypto market is on a pullback, and that's because we have the S&P index actually on a dip today. And as we talked about in our videos the other day, what did we say? We were waiting for that pullback to happen. So kudos to you guys that caught that in the crypto markets today. Okay, we can see what's happening out there in the crypto news. Let's go ahead, we can refresh it, we can just drop and talk about, okay, crypto influencers. This is crazy about all the information that's happening. Sam Bankman-Fried, yet again in the news here for crypto. So that's something that, you know, we're going to be paying attention to across the board for our crypto days and our crypto news and information. All right, so we're going to utilize CMC. All right, guys, today's overall cryptocurrency market cap is now at 1.18 trillion. 24-hour volume is at 29.6 billion. Bitcoin dominance is at 48.1%. Ethereum dominance is at 19.1%. Gas right now on Ethereum network is high, all right, because there's so much stuff happening and pushing out there so you guys can see what's happening. You got your trending tokens and you got all of your stuff going right there, all right? Bitcoin right now sitting at $29,112 today. 0.8% pullback, $566 billion market cap, $12.4 billion in volume. Okay. Then we have Ethereum coming in at $1,858, 0.7% to the downside, $224.1 billion market cap, $4.9 billion in volume on Ethereum, so heavier volume on ETH today. USDT, we've been talking about them printing and pushing up more in that market cap. When are we going to hit that 84 billion? They're printing more USDT. Always diversify your stable coins. It's sitting at $83.8 billion market cap, pushing towards the upside, Yeah, 200 million away from that 84 billion. $20.1 billion in volume today, so you can see that, yes, they're printing more stablecoins and getting out there. XRP now sitting in your number 4 spot at 71 cents. Today, 0.9%, 0.7% towards the upside, so a little bit bullish on XRP today. $37.6 billion market cap. 1.6 billion in volume, a lot of heavier volume on XRP, and we're seeing that into the coming days, coming weeks, especially what's happening out there in the news and the different regulations around crypto. You're going to see a lot of stuff incoming in the beginning of August going through, and then we can hit a bull run for that Santa Claus rally for you guys that are watching and learning about the long-term information, news, and much, much more that's pushing out and rocking with us today. Okay? Yes, 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 yes. Mad love, mad love. Okay. All right. And then we have. All right. And then Binance, BNB, $239.76, 0.4% to the upside, $36.8 billion market cap, 478 mil in volume. USDC, okay, $26.5 billion market cap, all right, $2.6 billion in volume on USDC. Dogecoin, all right, sitting now above that $10 billion market cap, 10.8 billion, 556 mil in volume today. Okay, almost 1% pullback on Doge after the cool down. Cardano, ADA in the house, 0.3%. I mean, $0.30, 0.08% to the upside. A little bit tiny bullish. 10.7 billion market cap, 183 mil in volume. Solano now sitting at $24.79, 1.5% to the downside. $10 billion market cap, 569 mil in volume. Tron still sitting there at number 10 spot at 8 cents, 0.4 to the upside today, $7.3 billion market cap, so it's sitting below those because we have $10 billion market caps across the board between Doge, Cardano, and Solano, so that makes you think whales getting themselves into those nice altcoin positions and getting ready for that upside movement on the altcoins, okay? So we're going to see a lot of different stuff happening in the crypto markets for us today, all right, and the rest of the week into this weekend. Okay, now Polygon Matic, as you know, we're sitting now at 71 cents, 0.7% to the downside today, $6.6 billion market cap. Okay, 254 mil in volume. Litecoin, a lot of talk around Litecoin. The mining ratio actually making more on the mining because the mining hash rate actually dropped on that, so that's an interesting thing to be watching because Binance Pool actually dropped some of their mining hash rate. $89.91, 0.7 to the upside, 6.6 billion market cap, 443 mil in volume today. All right, and then we're just going to swing down. You know, talk about Bitcoin Cash. All right, sitting 4.7 billion market cap, $242. All right, so we've seen a massive pump for people getting themselves into those positions. That's why you see it at right below that $5 billion market cap because they use the whole and a half numbers in between the 5 billion, 10 billion, 15 billion, and you're going to see as we talk and we go along with it. Shiba Inu, a little bit of pullback today. We're sitting still at that 4.5 bill. All right, very light on the volume. Avalanche, $13, okay, 1.4% to the downside, 4.5. So you see a lot of these $4 billion market caps, makes you think, right? Binance stablecoin, $3.7 billion market cap, 1.5 billion in volume. We've been seeing this shed some volume as we've been going through the markets, all right? And as we said, we're doing CGX shout outs today. Okay, so you can see percentage, you know, grabbing those bags, rocking, and you can see that they're actually pull up. Market cap 110, all right, volume 2.1K. So for you guys that want to know more information and stuff like that about CGX, you can check that out for yourself inside those markets, okay? So we're going to go ahead and talk about the crypto charts and see what's happening. I am on the 30-minute chart for Bitcoin, okay? So for Bitcoin, on this 30-minute chart, all right, you can see that we pulled above that 200 EMA and that 50 EMA, all right, which is right here. So we actually pulled above that 50 and then we broke below it today, a continuous pull back to the downside, all right, into those different zones. Now you can see on our pivot zones, okay, we are sitting, and the M1 pivot zone is at 28.925. Okay, could be a target that we see in play because we have this wick right here that we're paying attention to in the smaller and shorter time frames for crypto and Bitcoin overall. That's why I want to show you the S&P index had a massive dump today, and that is something that we were talking about and we called and we said, hey, when is that going to happen on that dump? Because as you see, the S&P index was way overextended, way above its moving averages right here. Okay, so it needed a little bit of a cool down in the market. You can't run to the upside forever, you know what I'm saying, guys? All right, and then overall gold, your safe haven asset, all right, a pullback today, so that's making you think people are getting on the sidelines into crypto, buying into those dips, buying into the dip on S&P and into the stock markets, getting out of the safe haven. So just be wary and pay attention to that. U.S. 10-year bond yields towards the upside, strengthening the U.S. dollar yields for 10-year yield bonds, so people are utilizing and buying into those bonds on the upside movement. Bitcoin dominance, as you can see, slightly pulling back in that range, so not really dumping on the dominance, just in the price range. USDT dominance, okay, pulling up a bit because of that printing on the USDT. All right, so Bitcoin, talking about the daily overall time frame. So we are closing candles below that 50 EMA, okay, and what did we say? We have a wick at that 28,850 is a target buy-in for today on any kind of dumping that happens for longer term for Bitcoin. Now at the 800 EMAs, 27,815 is going to be a next target if we do see some bearish action in the markets today. And for the rest of the week into the weekend, okay? So we could see some action playing out on that, okay? We don't want to close below that 800, and this is on the daily overall, okay? Now we're looking into the 4 hour. I should have went about this in a different way here, but yes, let's look at the 4 hour, okay? So we are printing lower lows, okay? We have broken out of the trend that we had, moving towards the upside on the 4 hour, okay? So that's something that we're paying attention to for Bitcoin, okay? Because now we're printing lower lows here, going into a completely new pattern for market trading, okay? Into our daily that you see happening here, okay? So we're closing those below that 50 EMA as we talked about, and we wanted to show you guys and tell you guys about it, so you guys are paying attention to into those targets. So your first buy-in target is going to be 28,850. I have a buy-in, but I think I'm going to move it up to 28,870 for first wave buy-in. Then the bottom of this vector candle wick, okay, is sitting right at the 28,320 is going to be my secondary target that I'm going to be utilizing for buy-ins into the market for a longer term, okay? And on the shorter time frame for you guys that are trading on your future tradings, okay, that you guys can see, all right, that we're sitting, we actually wicked out. So at the $29,090, 29,100 even, heavy liquidity sitting in the market right there. So that's when I'm going to hit my triggers for my leverage trading, and then my take profit level is at 29,350 is a full percentage take profit pattern for this quick swing towards the upside for you guys that want to trade and rock out with us. So those are your targets on crypto. Let's talk about Ethereum. We're going to talk about the longer term because it is pulling towards the downside. Ethereum, you can see that we're closing below that 50 EMA, okay? And we are at that 800 EMA, okay? And the 800 EMA target, 1,825. That's what we're set our trigger buy-ins, because you know that we only do heavier buy-ins on Ethereum. And the next target is 1,780. We're going to set that target at, but we are really looking at the 800 EMA because we're closing below that 50. As you can see, we were closing above that 50, but now that we're below that 50, we can hit the 800, and that is on your time frame scheme for you guys to understand what's going on with Ethereum. Binance, BNB, okay, well below moving average. We're below. We tapped that 50, okay, we've seen some resistance. Now we're trading. It does have a little bit of upward momentum, but our target is $232 that we want to hit for BNB. Okay, that's what we're going to be watching and seeing us overextended on the different time areas. Now in a shorter time frame, okay, for Binance BNB, all right, which I want to show you guys, okay, is pulling below that 50 EMA, all right, so the M1 pivot zone right there at that 235, and then M0 pivot zone at 233.50, $233.50, all right. XRP, okay, on the 30-minute time frame, we are closing below the 50 EMA. Now I'm going to show you guys into the daily just so you know what's happening for XRP. Shout out for that. Mid-range trading sideways, so you can see that we had a little bit of a trend and we are trading sideways, so that's something that we want to be paying attention to in the markets for XRP. Now, when are we going to revisit those moving averages? Those will be my zones that I will start to ladder in and buy in positions for XRP, and I'll drop those positions in this video so you guys can understand where and what is going on. Dollar index. Dollar did pull up, but it has a little bit of a cool off, okay, so it didn't actually pull up to its 50 EMA on the daily time frames, so we actually can see that pull back, which would give strength in the crypto markets overall as a whole. Doge had a move towards the upside. Now we're above that 200 EMA. All right, 7.5 cents is my target for Dogecoin when we do, if we do hit that 200 EMA. All right, then I'm actually just gonna slide right on in, show you Solana. Solana above that 200 EMA. We almost tapped it. We pulled towards the upside. I want to see some sideways trading action, but if not, targets again are at $22.60 for that Solana. And now on Matic, we're closing below the 50 EMA on the time frames. So we are looking for the bottom of that vector candle wick at 67 cents. That would be my first target for a next buy into this. Stay tuned for the next videos so you can see where those next targets are when we start moving in the crypto markets overall as a whole, because you can understand and see what's going on. Total overall cryptocurrency market cap trading below the 800 EMA. If we close below the 52 day, then I can actually see more sell-off coming into the Friday at the end of the week, and then high volatility into your crypto weekend. Don't forget to swing by BBC where we're chilling with you guys. You can hit it. Don't forget to swing by Twitter where we drop all of our latest and greatest information, news, and much, much more. You can follow along. You can hit those likes and replies because we love you guys. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up where we're chilling with you guys. Chain X Gaming, shout out in the house to CGX. We actually rocked out with one of their AMAs that they had today. Butane, as you know, chilling in the house. Let's rock with it for you guys that want to join and pull across the board with us, because we are always in it to win it, okay? And we are hitting those different targets, okay? And that is for crypto and overall market. All right, well, thank you guys that you guys were chilling with Jay's Strategies, where we talk about the latest and greatest crypto news.